Hello everyone, Thempire Ian here with more new cards. They released so many when I was gone. It's crazy. They knew. All right. First up, Raised Soul Cross. This is a new Raised Soul cards. I was not impressed with the Raised Souls the last time they came across my feed, my screen. Let's see if the field spell does anything to improve. You can use the second effect of this card name once per turn. You cannot exceed summon monsters with the same name as the cards you control. Great, a restriction right off the bat. It's not like they have enough restrictions. You can target 2 Raised Soul cards in your graveyard except for Raised Soul Cross. Place them on the bottom of the deck in any order, then draw a card. Okay, that's not bad. Get some recycling, draw a card. I always like this kind of effect. It's pretty good. Once per turn, when an opponent activates... Once per turn, when the opponent's activated monster effect resolves, you can detach 1 material from your Raised Soul Xyz monster. And if you do, negate that effect. So hold up. This field spell just makes every single Raised Soul Xyz monster have a negate? So they can remove, like, obviously it's once per turn. But if they remove one of them, the other one still exists and it has a negate. They all have negates. There's only 2 of them so far, so if they remove both of them, then you're fucked. But that's kind of crazy. This is a weird one to have held back. This seems like it makes the fucking deck work, right? Like, this is the reason to play the deck, is you get the field spell that gives all your Xyz monsters, turns all your Xyz monsters into all the stuff they already did, plus they have a negate. This is an interesting piece of card design too. It's just like, yeah, all of your monsters now have another effect. All your boss monsters now have an extra effect on them. I think this field spell makes Raised Soul significantly more playable. But I don't know if it's enough. We'll see. This makes me like think about it more, at least, instead of just being like, nah, it's nothing. It's like a nothing deck. Maybe. All right. We've got the Malice cards. I was looking forward to these, and then they released while I was gone, of course. Alice in Wonderland meets Hackers. Like Cyber's Hackers. It's so fucking cool. Released at 5 p.m. Japan time because the watch the White Rabbit has is set to 5 o'clock in the Disney movie. Malice, Pawn, White Rabbit. This is so fucking cool, dude. I love this. Level 3 Dark Cyber's effect. You can only use these card names first and third effects once per turn. This card is normal summon or special summon. You can set 1 Malice trap from your deck with a different name from the cards in your graveyard. You take no battle damage from battles involving Malice Link monsters that point to this card. Interesting. If this card becomes banished, you can pay 300 life points, special summon it. Also, you cannot special summon from the extra deck for the rest of the turn except for Link monsters. Locking you into Link monsters is probably good for a Cyber deck to do. Malice Pawn, Cheshire Cat. Look at her! Look at her! I love the Cheshire Cat anyways, but like, this is incredible. I love this. Malice Pawn, Cheshire Cat, level 3 Dark Cyber's effect. You can use the first and third effects once per turn. During your main phase, you can banish 1 Malice card from your hand, then you can draw 2 cards. Ooh. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. What was the other one doing? Setting a Malice trap? Yeah. Monsters destroy a battle with a Malice Link monster that points to this card are banished instead of being sent to the graveyard. Ooh. If this card becomes banished, you can pay 300 life points, special summon it. Also, you cannot special summon an extra deck for the rest of the turn except for Link monsters. Okay, are they all going to have that effect? Kind of seems like it. Malice Dormouse. I don't remember a Dormouse, but I don't remember Alice in Wonderland very well either. Level 3 Dark Cybers. You lose the first and third effects once per turn. During your main phase, you can banish 1 Malice monster from your deck. Also, all Malice monsters you control will gain 600 attack for the rest of the turn. Okay. And then they can special summon themselves well because they're banished. Okay, so that I get why it works that way. So you're not actually adding to hand, which plays around Droll, which is interesting. Cards Malice Link monsters that point to this card cannot be destroyed by card effects. Sure. If this card becomes banished, you can pay 300 life points for summon. Same thing as always. Then we have Malice Queen, Red Ransom. Holy shit, look at her. I love these. They're so cool. Link 3, Dark Cyberse Link Effect Monster, 2300 attack. It's just like access code. It's just like the code talkers. Left, right, bottom. Sure. 2+ monsters, including a Malice monster. Alright, so it does want you to stay in Archetype. Can use the first and third effects this card once per turn. This card is special summon. You can add a Malice spell from your deck to your hand. Cool. We got a Searcher. It is a Link 3 Searcher, but, you know, it's not that hard, I guess, to get all the monsters out. The original attack and defense of all effect monsters your opponent controls are swapped while the card points to the monster. Well, this card points to a monster, I should say. That's interesting. That could come up in some instances. But not against Link decks, of course. If this card becomes banished, you can pay 900, special summon, and you can banish one Cyberse monster from your deck, which and then you can special summon by paying more life points. I wonder if Punks would be good with this. I mean, you're locked into Link monsters, so no, probably not. This might be why they put the lock on there, so you can play it with Punks. Alright, and then we have Malice Queen, Hearts of Cryptor. I guess they can't use Cypher, because that's an archetype. Link 3, Dark Cyberse. Top left, bottom right. Oh, okay, yeah, they have the 2 down there, so it can point to more monsters. We'll use this card's names first and second effects once per turn each. Quick effect, you can target one of your banished Malice monsters or cards. Shuffle it into the deck if you do banish one card on the field. That's pretty good. This effect, this activation cannot be negated. This card points to a monster. Wow, okay. I like that. That's not bad. If this card becomes banished, you can pay 900 life points, special summon it, and if you do, its attack becomes doubled. Oh, cool. Its attack becomes doubled. Does that one... No, that one extends further. Okay. Interesting. And you could theoretically banish the other queen to extend further on your turn. And this is like better than Mirror Jade, obviously. Pretty cool. Malice in Underground. Hell yeah. Can only activate one card with this card's name per turn. When this card resolves, you can banish one Malice card from your hand, deck, or graveyard, which then allows you to summon it. Malice Link monsters you control with 3,000 attack while you have 3 or more banished Malice traps with different names. Cool. It's a field spell, and this is the only spell in the game, so it's the only one that's searchable by Red Ransom so far. If you control any Malice Link monsters, your opponent monsters can only target them for attacks. Cool. That protects your little guys if you have any left. You're not locked out of going into other Link monsters, so there's other Link monster payoffs that could be useful as well. Okay, looks like there is a Mad Hatter character we're going to probably get later. Probably would do what they did with Amazements for TCG because we can't have the fun upside down letters. Yeah, probably. Malice Code MTP07. You can only activate one card with this card's name per turn. You can activate this card the turn it was set by banishing a face-up Malice monster you control, which is why you would want to have the little guys on field. Add a Malice monster from deck to hand, and if you control a Malice Link monster, you can banish one card in the field. Wow. This is powerful. MTP stands for Mad Tea Party. 07 refers to Chapter 7, A Mad Tea Party. That's cool. Wait, the monster is Mad Hacker from Battle of Chaos? What the fuck? What the hell? They teased this already. What the fuck? Hold up. What does this guy do? If a monster special summons your opponent's field, except during the damage step, you can special summon this card from your hand. During the end phase, you can banish a card you control, take control of one monster your opponent controls with the lowest attack. While it's face up on the field, it cannot activate the... Okay. Huh. Sorry for the flashbang on the suddenly white background, by the way. I don't know if you would play this in this deck, but it doesn't seem awful. Oh my god, love it. I love this. I love that the Cheshire Cat's a hacker, and that's why her face appears like that in places. Malice Code GWC06. You can only activate one card this card remaining per turn. You can activate this card to turn it with set by banishing a face of Malice monster, same as always. Special summon a Malice monster from your graveyard to banishment, then if you control a Malice Link monster, you can gain life points equal to the summon monster's original attack. That allows you to recoup some of the life points that you've been losing by summoning the guys, which is good. Stands for Grin Without a Cat, equipped by Alice in the novel. 06 refers to Pagan Pepper, the chapter where the quip is from. That's so cool. I love these. I really like this archetype a lot. Malice, code TB11, tuberculosis. Trap, normal card. You can only special summon a Malice monster from your deck, or if your opponent controls 3 or more cards, you special summon a Malice Link monster from your extra deck instead. The summon monster cannot attack or activate its effects this turn. Well, okay. Probably means Twinkling begins with a T or 3 blasts. A line from Chapter 11 of Alice in Wonderland's Who Stole the Tarts. Could also be referencing through the Looking Glass. Sure, whatever. Wow. Are these good, though? They feel like they can't not be good, right? I guess at this point, there's only, like, a couple of them, and they all, like, say, you can't do this, but 1 per turn. But it's only each of them can't special summon themselves by their own effect once per turn. They can still be special summoned by other things. It's just not a lot of that going on right now. So the extension can only go so far currently, but that's only with this first wave of support. This is a really strong start for a new archetype. A really strong theming, too. Oh my god, I love this theming. This is... I might be looking at my new deck if this is any good. I like this a lot. Yeah, I like this. I like it a lot. Ooh, I'm liking this. Ooh, I love this one. This is so fucking cool. Okay, yeah. I like these ones so much. And I think they have good potential to actually be pretty strong, especially with the second wave of support, which is always what we want to see, whether these deck build packs is a good second wave of support. A lot of the deck build packs have like potential, and then they don't. They just like it just depends on what the second wave of support is. Yeah, I'm excited for these ones either way though, because I love the aesthetic. It's just so fucking cool. I wish these had been available while I was in Japan. I would have picked these up for sure. Well, we'll be seeing them soon though. Don't you worry. Very excited to see what are done with these. Very, very, very. Hey there! Thanks for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Why don't you leave a comment down below to tell me what you think about these cards or anything I might have missed. And like, share, subscribe, and maybe subscribe to the Patreon as well and get early access to new videos and get your name in the credits right here. Thanks to all my current patrons for their support, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.